Welcome back to physics class. Dear student, today we are going to discuss about the energy stored in a capacitor. Okay, when suppose we know that the capacitor is the parallel plate capacitor. This is the parallel plate capacitor. To be determined the energy, the work is done during the charging of a capacitor. So suppose the two conductors, conductor 1 and 2 are the uncharged conductor. If the charge is transferred from two conductor to the conductor 1, then after some time the conductor 1 becomes positively and the conductor second becomes negatively. So during this transferring the charge from the conductor to the conductor 1, work will be done in the form of energy. So suppose the small work done dW will be done for the small charge dq transferred from the conductor 2 to the conductor 1. Therefore, after that, the conductor first becomes positively having the higher potential and the second conductor becomes negatively having the lower potential. So the potential difference is set up between them, which is, suppose it is the V. And if the capacitance of this capacitor is C, then C is equal to Q upon V. It means V is equal to Q upon C. Now the small work done dW is equal to Q upon C dot dQ. To be determine the total work done during the charging of a capacitor or transferring the charge from the one conductor to the second conductor, the total work done on charging the capacitor from the maximum by the maximum value of charge 0 to capital Q. So the W is equal to integration 0 to Q and Q upon C dot dQ. So W is equal to 1 upon C and integration of Q is Q square upon 2 with limit 0 to Q. So W is equal to 1 upon 2C bracket upper limit minus lower limit. It means this work done is stored as energy. So the energy is 1 upon or Q square upon 2C. This is the work energy in the term of charge. Since we know that Q is equal to C dot V, so this energy can be written in terms of the potential C square V square cancelled by, so 1 upon 2 CV square. This is the energy stored in the capacitor in terms of their potential difference between the plates of the capacitor. Okay, now we can determine the energy density also. Energy density is denoted by U, small u, and written as total energy upon volume. It means total energy per unit volume is called the energy density. It is denoted by small u. Total energy is 1 upon 2 C V square upon volume is, if the area of the plate is capital A and the distance between them is small d, then the volume of this capacitor is A dot D. C is the capacitance of this parallel plate capacitor in the medium air. So we can apply the value of capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor in air, which is epsilon naught into A upon D into V square. V square is the potential. If the electric field is set up between these plates is capital E, then the potential is E dot D upon A dot D. Okay, so U is equal to, A is cancelled by A, and 1 upon 2 into D square into epsilon naught into E square D square. D square is cancelled by D square. So energy density is 1 upon 2 epsilon naught into E square. Okay, this is the energy density and this is the energy stored in a capacitor. Okay, thank you student.